Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. Our top story for today, the Philippines, through the Department of Foreign Affairs, says it will continue its peace initiatives on the diplomatic front despite China's escalating attacks. In Monday's press briefing in Malacanang, the FA Undersecretary Maria Teresa Lazaro said they are actively pursuing diplomatic measures, highlighting the ongoing role of the bilateral consultative mechanism on the South China Sea, which she said has been in existence for quite a number of years. She says discussion on some confidence-building measures are also underway, and they are considering another meeting in the near future. The Philippines-China bilateral consultation mechanism on the South China Sea was organized several years ago to maintain friendly ties. However, Lazaro said no date has been set for the next meeting since it will take time to organize such gathering. Meanwhile, Lazaro, together with Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro and National Security Advisor Secretary Eduardo Año, issued a joint statement condemning the latest incident in Ayungin Shoal. They said it was neither a misunderstanding nor an accident but a deliberate attack of China to prevent the Philippines from completing its missions. They reiterated Manila's commitment to peaceful solutions as emphasized by the President, and that the Philippines will continue to exercise its rights in accordance with international law. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. expressed confidence that the first parliamentary elections in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao will be honest, peaceful, and orderly. Speaking at the BARMM Mayor's Conference at Diamond Hotel in Manila, Marcos called for the cooperation of local leaders to ensure the success of next year's elections. He is also confident that the elections will be successful, accountable, and transparent. The President is also aiming for clear results without issues. He also called on all stakeholders in Mindanao to unite and engage in constructive dialogue to further develop the region and harness its full potential. The first parliamentary election in BARMM will be held simultaneously with the May 12, 2025 midterm elections. Foreign missions in the Philippines have welcomed the acquittal of former Senator Laila de Lima on the last drug-related charge against her. The U.S. State Department expressed its commitment to work with the Philippines to strengthen democracy and human rights around the world. Its spokesperson, Matthew Miller, urged Manila to resolve politically motivated cases, including those against journalists and civil society. Australian Ambassador HKU says Canberra was pleased to see De Lima cleared of all charges and that it continues to support the rule of law and respect for human rights. Canadian Ambassador David Hartman, meanwhile, underscored that transparency, evidence, and independence of the judiciary are essential to democratic systems. For his part, German Ambassador Andreas Pfefferschnoch said De Lima's acquittal since a significant victory for justice and rule of law. The Muntinlupa City Regional Trial Court Branch 206 on Monday dismissed the case of conspiracy to commit a drug trading against De Lima for failure to prove her guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The court likewise cleared co-accused former Bureau of Corrections Director Franklin Bukayo, De Lima's former bodyguard Ronnie Dayan, and former aides Jonel Sanchez and Jad Dera. In news overseas, Kuwait announced on Monday that it would lift a visa ban on domestic workers from the Philippines after suspending it for over a year. The Kuwait news agency quoted the Interior Ministry saying officials of the Gulf state and Manila agreed to resume the recruitment of domestic workers after a breakthrough in talks. The ministry said the two countries agreed to form a joint committee pertinent to domestic labor affairs, which would routinely convene to address any sticking points. Kuwait suspended all new visas for Philippine nationals in May last year following the murder of Filipino domestic worker Julie B. Ranara. Her charred body was found in a desert in January 2023, sparking a long-standing row regarding the rights of domestic workers and employers. In 2020, the Philippines imposed a ban on deploying workers to Kuwait after OFW Jeneline Villavende was allegedly killed by her employer. Earlier in 2018, another OFW, Joanna Demafelis, was murdered and her remains were found in her employer's freezer. On to some light news. The town of Tampakan in South Cotabato has broken the Guinness World Record for the most pedicures given in 8 hours. Guinness officially recorded 1,223 pedicures accomplished by 160 pedicurists, surpassing the record of 1,083 made by Toronto, Canada in 2015. The town attempted to break the world record by completing 1,447 pedicures. The feat was held on Saturday, June 15, in line with the Tampakan Lumalay Festival and in celebration of Tampakan's 55th founding anniversary. The local government thanked the community for its cooperation to reach the global stage. The event was held in partnership with TESDA and the Department of Labor and Employment. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website nib.gov.ph under Pna News. I am Marita Muahay and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.